The first time I saw him, I was just a boy, hiding behind my mother's cloth. He smiled at me, and for the first time in a long while, I felt safe. When I was young, our land was dry. The rivers were shallow, the fields cracked, and the trees stood like skeletons. The elders said it had not rained properly in 5 years. Our people struggled. The harvest was small, and every day, someone left the village to search for food elsewhere. Our king, King Udo, of Udo Kingdom, was different from other rulers. He did not sit in a grand palace, eating while his people starved. He walked among us. He listened. And he promised he would find a way to save us. Some said he was foolish. A king cannot bring the rain, they whispered. He should save himself and leave the weak behind. But King Udo did not leave. One day, he gathered the strongest men and women and told them to dig. If the sky will not give us water, we will find it ourselves, he said. And so, we dug. Day after day, under the hot sun, we dug into the earth. At first, the people laughed at us. The king has lost his mind, they said. There is nothing beneath the ground but more dust. But King Udo did not stop. He dug beside us, his hands covered in dirt, his skin burned by the sun. When we grew tired, he lifted our spirits. When we lost hope, he reminded us why we had to keep going. Then, after many weeks, we heard a sound, a soft gurgling, deep in the earth. The ground beneath us was wet. We had found water. The whole village gathered, watching as the well filled for the first time. The children splashed in it, the women wept, and the men stood in awe. That night, we celebrated. We danced, we sang, and for the first time in years, we did not go to bed hungry or thirsty. But King Udo was not finished. With the water, our people began to farm again. He sent word to other villages, inviting those who had nothing to return home. He built canals to carry the water far and wide. And then, as if the heavens had been watching, the clouds rolled in. It rained for 3 days. The river swelled, the fields turned green, and the trees stretched their arms to the sky. Our village became strong again, and King Udo ruled for many years. He never called himself a hero. He never asked for thanks. But we knew what he had done for us. Even now, when I walk by that well, I remember him. The king who brought the rain.